This video, I'm going to teach you about the trader's mindset, what to expect and what not to expect. And I'm going to give you some tips for success. So, December 20th, 2024. Mind you, you guys are getting these videos after 9 years of experience, 9 years of trial and error, 9 years of losing money, 9 years of waking up early, staying up late, 9 years of countless courses bought, 9 years of just slopping it up. So the good thing is, plugging into these videos, you're gonna get your learning curve cut to a fraction. Just plug in, lock in, and understand and implement what it is I'm about to teach you, right? So this video is called The Trader's Mindset, and I'm giving you tips for success, right? I actually wrote these down, so I'm just gonna read them to you. Tips for success, right? Time is gonna be your biggest teacher. Time. Second tip is not every trade is worth taking. Right, so we're gonna go through these one by one. I have a handful of them to share with you, but I'm gonna tell you exactly why it is that you should actually pay attention to what I'm telling you. Right, time is gonna be your biggest teacher, right? So remember, this is 80% emotional control, 20% strategy. And when I say time is going to be your biggest teacher, I mean as in time is going to be your biggest teacher, right? There's only going to be some things that you will be able to learn and find out and come to a conclusion on with just chart time, experience, right? And as you're consistent in the charts, as you're consistent in trading, you're gonna come to find out that a majority of what I mean by this is basically within your own self. Because I could teach you how to trade, but at the end of the day, you will still get in your own way. We're talking about greed, we're talking about patience, we're talking about over leveraging, getting out too soon, getting in too early, letting your emotions get in the way. Second tip is not every trade is worth taking, right? Not every trade is worth taking. So sometimes you have to be okay with being patient. Sometimes we're not on top and we're not on our A game. Sometimes we wake up a little bit late. Sometimes we're not on the charts. Sometimes we're just rushing into things, right? If things don't add up and if things don't feel right, don't rush the process. There's always going to be another day to trade. There's always going to be another setup. Not every trade is worth taking. Meaning, you might enter a trade just to trade, just because you're bored. Not every trade is worth taking. Sometimes you're going to have to sit out of the markets for a few days or even a few weeks. Sometimes you're going to have to let your strategy work for you. Because the minute you stop going off course, the minute you stop, sticking to your plan, that's when the mistakes start happening. Right? Not every trade is worth taking, and not every day is a trading day. That's what I just covered. Not every day is a trading day. So be fine sitting out of the markets. It's okay Sometimes time's gonna go by where you're not gonna make money, and that's completely fine because you would rather preserve your capital than to rush the process and end up losing it. Right? Patience pays. Patience pays. So, like I said, you guys, patience pays. You have to learn how to develop your strategy to where the market comes to you. Patience pays. Right? What does a lion do? A lion waits for the perfect opportunity to strike. It's not the fastest animal. It's not the strongest animal. But he's patiently waiting for that, waiting to strike. Right? Stick to two pairs. So a lot of traders, what they would do at the beginning, and I say this because I did it myself, is you want to open up every single chart. You want to mark every single type of currency pair, every crypto. Stick to two pairs, right? In all reality, like you can get wealthy just by mastering one. But stick to two tops, three tops. I think anything about three or four, you're spreading yourself thin. Stick to two, right? Next tip is know what 99% does and do the opposite of the 99%, right? So I'm going to make a future video talking about conventional wisdom, right? Conventional wisdom is the knowledge that is basically that's basically available to the 99%, the majority, right? Know what the 99% does and do the opposite. And the reason why I say this, and you're going to learn this with time, and you're going to learn this through losses as well, if you decide to not listen to what I'm telling you, do the opposite of the 99% and know what they do, right? The markets are going to move in the way that hurts the most amount of people. So if you know what the most amount of people are doing for a specific reason, you need to know, and I'm going to be going over this in my future video, you're going to have to do the opposite of the 99%, right? How do you become the 1%? By doing the opposite of the 99%. Stick to your trading session. Okay? Understand you need to learn what to trade and when to trade, right? There's Windows, New York session, right? London session, Australian session, Tokyo session. Know what to trade, when to trade. Different currency pairs are moving differently at different times of the day. So know what the session is in, know what trading style you have, know what to trade, when to trade, whatever is convenient for you and your trading style and your window of trading, right? Trading is not something that should be done all day, right? You need to learn how to get into your session, get in the market and get out the market, right? A lot of people tend to think that you have to start sacrificing family time. You have to, dedicate all these hours to trading. It's not like that. It's not like that if you do it the right way. Don't try new things. So once you learn what works, stick to it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't over leverage, right? Do not risk more than what you should be on your own trading account, right? Greed is going to get the best of you. Greed is going to wipe your account clean. Manage your emotions. Remember, 20% strategy, 80% emotional control. Never trade without a stop loss. I don't care how good you're gonna get. Even if you do get good, right? A professional trader always trades with a safety net, always trades with a stop loss. Now, it might be a tight stop loss, but the point is there's a stop loss because here's the thing, right? You're probably not going to be 100% right 100% of the time. You are going to have those days where you're trading consistently, you're profiting consistently, and then something might happen that might get you to go into a negative trade. And if you're over leveraging, it could really, really hurt your account and ruin everything that you worked so hard to obtain, right? Always have your take profit set, right? Take profits. You never go wrong with taking a profit. Yes, you can be a swing trader, but take profits along the way, right? And only trade pending orders, right? Those of you guys who don't know what pending orders are, you're going to learn what pending orders are in my future videos. Pending orders are basically inactive trades that are waiting to be activated and the way they're activated is when the market reaches them. So for example, right, I could have a buy limit right here at 0.29 on XLM. I've done my due diligence to be able to identify this zone as a buying zone. So these blue lines could be pending orders, meaning once the market actually reaches 29 0.29, it'll actually enter me into a trade to the upside if that's the way I sell it. So there's buy limits, sell limits, buy stops, and sell stops. You're gonna learn what to use them. You're gonna learn how to use them and when to use them, right? So just Google forex pending orders, and you're gonna be able to learn exactly what to use and how to use them. So pending orders are beneficial because if you're wrong, all you do is delete the trade. If you're right, you get activated into a positive trade, right? Set your stop loss tight and let it ride, right? So this is beneficial because if you were to just get into a buy or a sell right now at a market execution, you run the risk of being wrong, the trade going against you, and why risk your money when you could have just been patient and waited for the market to come to you. Remember, right? Not every trade is worth taking, and know when to get in and know when to get out. So follow your boy. It's Forex All Star. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, Forex All Star. I'm dropping gems. I'm going to be dropping future videos on gold trading, liquidity zones, market makers, how to buy crypto, trading journal, what to trade, when to trade, the trading sessions. I'm going to be giving all the knowledge, and I'm not gatekeeping. So get plugged in, follow me, like, share, subscribe, and I'll follow back. I'll see you guys at the top. I'll see you guys in profit. Take care and God bless.